then you're just using your eyeballs. Not VF, because remember, the VF gives the vertex. The SF, the number staring right at you. What's the y-intercept? You're looking at it. It's one of those three numbers. Got a 33% shot of getting it right. Perfect. Your y-intercept is that constant. It is always the constant. Now, I'm going to plug in the zeros. So we'll do the algebra. But what is anything times 0?
0.
0, right? So 0, 0, there's your y-intercept. That's it. Your y-intercept is negative 34.5. Now, if I look at my graph, and if I click that little point, there's 0, negative 34.5. So now we're going to find our x-intercepts, right? Okay, so how do you find the x-intercepts? You got to do the math. You have no choice. All right. Quadratic formula. Yes? So if I let y equal 0, right? A, B, C. This is standard form. So you guys know the quadratic formula, right? You substitute, you throw it into a calculator, or you could do it by hand and you clean it up. Now, you are going to get values. You're not going to get a negative radical because notice the parabola crosses the x-axis here. So you're going to get two real solutions, right? So throw that into a calculator. And see what you get. I'm just going to type it in. And you should know how to use the calculator. Oh, whoops. So I type everything in, I do the plus first, and I get 3, right? And if I go back and I take the negative, delete, hit the negative, I get negative 23. What did I say I got? 3 and negative 23? Yeah. Okay, and so I get 3 and negative 23. If I go back to Desmos, and now I hit all the points. There's my 3. Whoops, sorry. There's my 3. There's my negative 23. So the quadratic formula gives you x-intercepts. And so there are my points. There's my vertex, there's my y-intercept, there are my x-intercepts, and this is just how you found them. Okay, what is factored form? Remember, factored form uses your x-intercepts, which now we have, right? So if I look at the graph, this is, here, let me write with a large marker. This is negative 23, 0, and this is 3, 0. So this is going to be my x sub 1, and this will be my x sub 2, or you can reverse it. It's up to you, right? So, factored form, oops. You just take those numbers, and if they're giving me negative 23 and positive 3, and my a value from above question 2 is 0.5. You just plug it in, and that's it. Ah, that's an x minus 3. And that's your factored form. So some of you have this fully completed out. You've had it for about a week. You guys, you know, some of you have done a little bit of it. Some of you have fully completed it, and some of you haven't started it at all. So this is just me solving it quickly. But remember, you had it. You should have started it. You need to know how these points convert to your 3 forms. There's factored form, which is really easy if they give you the intercepts. Here's vertex form if they give you the vertex. And then of course standard form is usually taken off the 2. Usually they're giving you factored or vertex, and you do a cleanup to get the standard. Huh? Yes or no? Okay, let me hit pause really